So this video is going to give you the smartest and also the most honest approach to going from zero to your first $10,000 per month if you're looking to run a marketing agency or any service-based business at all. And this is coming from someone who's gotten to 10K 3 times and then also helped over 30 other agency owners to do the exact same in our program right now. And honestly, you don't even need to join our program. If you just follow this one video step by step, I guarantee that you'll get to 10K a month. And then if you want to get to 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K per month as well, then you can work with us. But beyond that, just follow this and you'll get there. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the co-founder of Agency Growth Partner. We've built 2 agencies to over 50K per month in under 90 days. And specifically, we got to 10K a month in actually the first week of launching our new offer with our agency the second time. So what I want to do is share the fastest approach that I took that you can just copy and paste for your business right now. So to give you some insight, I want to first walk you through the story of how I went from 0 to 10K a month the first time so that you can get some context on how I went about it so that you can model that approach for yourself. So when I first started out, I think this was around 2021. So this was straight out of high school. I decided to not go to university because I was like, I'm going to start a business, right? I'm going to start an agency. And at that time, I think it was a year before, I stumbled upon an E-Man video. And because of that, like many other people, we're like, no, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start in the space. I'm going to make money. I'm not going to study. I'm not going to go to university. I'm not going to work a normal job, no 9 to 5. And I just started. So when I first started the business, I actually spent some time doing some critical thinking, trying to understand, what niche should I actually go into? And what I realized was all these people in the space, all these people that had courses, that had programs, they would all say, pick a niche, right? And the niche is the people that you work with. Pick a niche that you enjoy. Pick a niche where you have a passion in it. Pick a niche where, you actually enjoy or know people in the space. And the problem was I had no skills and I knew no niches. I had no passion for like chiropractors or dentists or e-com brands. I didn't have any of that. I was like, I literally just want to make money, right? I literally just want to make money, scale the agency, not go to university. And I don't care about passion. Like I would sell gum if I needed to. But what I did was I realized that if I'm starting out with no skills, I need skills to deliver for my client. If I do get a client, I need to actually have skills. So I didn't know Facebook ads. I didn't know Google ads. I didn't know anything. And for a lot of people I speak to, specifically our clients, they're in the same position, right? Most of them, and all the 1,000 DMs I get on Instagram, they're all saying, I want to start a business. I don't want to go the traditional route. I don't want to have a 9 to 5. I just want to start a business, but I have no skills and I don't know any industry. Like I'm fresh out of high school. So what I realized was if I can learn the skills needed to sign clients for myself, I could offer that as a service to people that I sign. So I thought it was the most genius model because let's say I'm running an agency and I need to book meetings for myself and I need to do sales calls myself to sign clients. I would pitch that as a service so that when I learned how to book meetings, I would book meetings for myself. And when I learned how to close deals, I would sign deals for myself. And then that would become the delivery. So I thought, hey, I'm going to help other agencies to book meetings and sign clients. So I started out offering booking meetings so that they can sign clients, right? So by doing this, by figuring out all these things, I tested all these things, I ended up signing a couple clients for myself. And it was actually very easy because I learned how to book meetings for myself. I would sign them on and I'd do the exact same thing for them. And the best part is I did it extremely risk aversely because I offered this all on a performance basis. So it wasn't like I was charging 3K per month, 4K per month. I was just saying, you can come on, pay me a $500,000, $2,000 setup cost just to get everything ready. Then I'll send outreach for you. I'll book meetings for you. And then in doing that, once you get bookings coming in, then you just pay me $100 or $200 per booking. And the best part is, they would pay me, let's say they got 10 bookings, they'd pay me $1,000 per month, $2,000 per month, and they would close one of the deals. And they would close the deal for $2,000 a month. So they would get paid $2,000 every month. Let's say the client stayed on for 12 months. That's $24,000. And all they did was pay me $2,000. So the deal was fantastic. So that's how I did it. And then beyond that point, I kept signing clients until I ran out of capacity. And then when I did that, I thought, I have these skills, but the revenue is very inconsistent. Some months is up, some months is down. So what I'm going to do is, because I have so many clients, I'm going to charge on a retainer basis. So what this meant was instead of getting paid per booking, I already had case studies, I already had testimonies, I've already done it in the space. I had some reputation. So because of that, I transitioned to a retainer model. So they would pay me around $2,000 every month. And this eventually got bumped up to around $4,000 every month. And then it'll be $4,000 every month on a 6-month commitment. So what I went from was having no skills, no offer, no niche understanding, to signing clients and charging $4,000 every month on a 6-month commitment. So for every single client I signed, I would get paid around $24,000, right? And that's going from having no skills, nothing. And then by doing this is when we scaled the first done for you agency up to around 50 to 70K per month. And this is the exact method that we're giving for all of our clients right now because we find it so effective. And then we gave this to over 30 agency owners, people who are making between $0 to $10,000 per month, people just starting out, people with some experience, and they got the exact same outcomes. They were able to start signing clients on a performance basis. They ended up learning the skills, learning the delivery mechanism. And then once they learned it, once they got case studies, once they got testimonials, then they went to charging retainers. So because of this, there was no risk for their clients, right? Usually when you start out, I started out and I didn't even want to sign a client. Like, just understand this. Logically, I wanted to sign clients, right? I wanted people on because I was like, this is how I make money, this is how I get results. But I was scared because what if I didn't get results? Then they're angry at me. They're not, like, that's the worst situation to be in. So that's why I was like, let's do it on a performance basis so there's no risk. So in their eyes, even if you're new, you can sign on, you can get results, then they pay you. On your side, you're not going to feel bad. You're not going to feel like you're scamming people because it's on a performance basis. So now I want to give you the honest step-by-step approach that you can take right now to go from just starting out to being able to charge around $4,000 or $5,000 every single month and guarantee yourself massive retainers on long-term commitments. So exactly like we did it and the other 30 clients that we've worked with in the past month, the first thing that you need to do is pick your niche. So for a minute, I'll be like the gurus, I'll be like the people that sell courses. I'll say, look, if you have passion, if you have a specific niche, if your dad's a chiropractor or a vet and you just want to help vets so badly, do that. If you're like me and a lot of other people and you have no skills at all, and it's fine if you don't right now, then what I would recommend is working on a performance basis, offering lead gen to business like marketing agencies, like coaches, like consultants, where they need bookings, they need clients, and you can do that using the same methods that you would sign clients for. So what these methods are is content and outreach. So the most common niches that you can use and what we recommend for our clients right now is helping marketing agencies, is helping online coaches, and helping online consultants. Right? These are the most effective ones to work for. So I'd pick one of those. And then what I would do is I would structure your offer, or you would structure your offer on a performance basis. So what this means is something like, we help agencies to generate an extra 10 to 30 qualified appointments every single month on a pay-on-results basis. So let's say you chose agency owners as opposed to coaches and consultants. You're going to go to an agency owner. You don't even have to mention that you haven't done it before, but you can, but probably wouldn't for now. You just say, hey, would you be open to getting an extra 20 qualified bookings every single month on a performance basis? So you only pay once you get results. Now, who in their right mind, who is ever going to say no to something like that? Like, there's literally no risk for them. So if you want, you do that, you send that message to them, and right, I'll show you how you do it in a minute. But this is going to be your offer. So your offer is that you're going to help these people to get these bookings on a performance basis, pay on results. Okay? So you've picked your niche, you figured out who you want to work with. If you have a passion, you go after them. If you don't, you just pick one of the ones I mentioned. Then you structure your offer. So you say, who are you going to help? What are you going to help them do? I'd always recommend around 10 to 30 qualified bookings per month, and you say on a pay and results basis. Then what you're going to do is you need to figure out, based on who you chose, a place to reach these people. So let's say you chose online personal trainers, right? This is an online coach. They're most likely not going to be on LinkedIn, you know? These are fitness trainers. These are gym guys. So they're going to be posting pictures, videos at the gym, right? And you don't really post gym pictures on LinkedIn. It'd be pretty weird if you did. So in this case, the best platform to reach them is going to be Instagram, right? And this can be the same, you know, if you want to go after established marketing agencies, LinkedIn will probably be the best. If you want to go after consultants, like proper business consultants, LinkedIn, again, probably the best. And after this video, if you want help with figuring out, you know, where to actually find these people, how to actually, you know, do this stuff, you can just send me a message on Instagram or book a time below. And then you can work either one-on-one with myself or with someone on our team, and we just help you get this sorted out. But regardless, you're going to determine where to actually reach these people, okay? And that'll be based on where to find them. So you're going to do this, you're going to find where to find them, and then you're going to reach out to these people. Because when I first started, I didn't have a brand. I didn't have 10,000 followers. I didn't have a YouTube account. I didn't have anything. So I was just a random. I was just some random guy sending a message. So the way that you're going to stand out isn't by having the coolest Instagram or by having the best YouTube videos. It's going to be by having the best offer, right? And your offer is going to be good because it promises the outcome that they want with minimal risk, if any risk at all, actually none. So what you're going to do is you're going to find these people, right, on whatever platform you choose. Let's say you're going after online personal trainers on Instagram. What you're going to do is every single day, whatever the maximum is, I think on Instagram, the outreach max is like 30 to 50 DMs a day, whatever, doesn't matter. You're going to reach out to as many people as you can find in the space as possible with your offer. And you can keep it extremely simple. You're going to say, one option is you can start a whole conversation. You can be like, hey, are you taking on more clients right now? Then they're like, yeah. Then you say, cool. Just want to be upfront. I'm helping online personal trainers to get this many more bookings in this time frame on a pay and results basis, whatever your offer is. And then you can get them onto a call doing that. Then when you're on the call, you just mention how you're going to be doing it, answer any questions that they have, and then sign them up because there's no risk. Or you can just go to them directly and be like, hey, listen, like we help online personal trainers to get an extra 10 to 30 qualified sales calls a month on a pay and results basis. Would you be open to me sending some more info? Or would you be open to talking about it? And then they'll be like, yeah, cool. And then you get onto a call, you answer any questions that they might have. You don't have to go through some whole like long Jordan Belfort straight line selling, like long sales process, because it's very self-explanatory. Like you can just get on the call and be like, hey, like I was looking forward to talking. Mind if I ask some quick questions before we get into it? And again, I'll have other videos on how to actually conduct a sales call. But for now, like you just come on, you say, hey, would you be open to me asking some questions, see if we can help you? You get an idea of who they're looking to target. So, who do you want to work with, right? What's the qualification criteria? What's your goal with the entire business as a whole? Basic questions, but it's honestly very simple. Like I can give you all this stuff for sales calls, but honestly, the offer is going to do all the selling because you can come onto a sales call super nervous and like shaking and like, hi, my name's whatever. But if you have a good offer, they're going to sign up. Like there's no risk on their side. So you're going to go up to these people, back to the point. You're doing outreach now, at least 20 DMs a day. I would actually say at least 100 DMs a day if you really want to get results. 100 DMs a day to these ideal people with a great offer. The chance of you not signing clients is literally zero, assuming you have, assuming you don't spell the entire thing wrong or your profile has a picture on it. Like, it's hard to mess this up. Like, if you mess this up, like, come on. Like, this is literally the easiest way to get started. So then you're going to do this, right? Because the goal, again, is 10K a month for you. You're going to get these people on. You're going to sign up. You're going to figure out how to deliver, right? Again, in our program, we talk about all of this. You can work with me one-on-one, but I don't want to pitch it. So what you're going to do is you're going to sign them on. This is going to vary depending on who you're working with, but you're going to sign them on. You're going to start working. You're going to start delivering results, right? We've got resources. You can use my channel. It'll explain how to actually structure your messages, how to actually do results or get results for a client. But you do this, you figure out a way to get results, whatever you promised. Let's say 4 bookings a week. That's very solid. That's fine. 4 bookings a week. And then once you figure out how to do it, they're going to get results. Okay. And once they start getting results, you're going to use those results in your outbound to get more people, more similar people. So what you're going to do is you get results. Let's say you help them make an extra $10,000, right? Pretty basic. You helped your first client to make an extra $10,000. What you're going to do when you send the next outreach message to someone else, another personal trainer, you're going to say the original offer on a performance basis, pay and results basis, but you're also going to include the case study. So what you're going to say is, let's say you're reaching out to a prospect. You say something like, hey, Ethan, we help, or I wanted to reach out because we help online personal trainers book an extra 10 to 30 qualified appointments every single month on a complete pay and results basis. We just helped John to make an extra $10,000 in the last 30 days. Would you be open to some more info? Okay. And by doing this, it's going to add more credibility to your message. You're not going to look like a complete beginner, right? You see all these messages on Instagram, or at least I see them all the time, of people trying to pitch me like short form, people trying to pitch me editing, thumbnails, all this stuff. But everyone looks like a beginner. Like everyone just looks like they just started out. So if you don't look like a beginner, then you're going to get better results. But also, when you do get onto the sales call, the things that you say is going to have so much more credibility. They're going to be like, okay, so this worked before. And then instead of when you're pitching, you're not talking in hypotheticals. You're like, look, we just helped John to do this, this, and this. And he got this. So it's like, do you want this? They're like, yeah. And you just get them on. So at this point, because you have case studies, because you have testimonials, you can start charging more. So a lot of our clients, they start by charging around $1,000 upfront and then like $100 per booking. But then you can either move to like $3,000 upfront and then $200 per booking, or you could just go straight to retainer if you really have some sales skills. So you're just going to go from the setup, either increasing the setup and then increasing the price per booking, or even keeping that the same. So then you make 5,000 upfront and then 200 per booking, get them 20 bookings, you're making a lot more. And then on the other hand, you can just go to retainer, charging 2-3K per month. But again, it all depends on the speed at which you want to go and your ability to sell. So you start with the performance-based, and then you're slowly transitioning into the retainer model. And this is how you're going to get to the 10K as soon as possible. Because let's say you're charging around 2,500 per month, either retainer or just on the performance fees, and you just get 4 of these, right? That's 10K, right? So it's actually not that complicated. The first and the most difficult part is just figuring out how to deliver in the first place. Because this is where all these people that are in my DMs trying to pitch me, this is where they mess up. Because if they could just do it for free the first time, get some results, use that to get more clients, then they're fine. Like, it's actually that simple. So this is what we help all of our clients with, because most of them, they start at 0. They may have like 1 or 2 clients, but they're paying so little and they don't really like working with them. They don't actually know how to deliver. All these things are perfectly fine. So we help them with everything, everything from booking the meetings to the offer to actual service delivery, and then scaling from, everything else. So I promise you, if you just use these steps right now, you will get to 10K. And then when you get to 10K, you can send me a message on Instagram. We'll get you going in the program. We'll get you to 50, 100K per month. And then you'll be very happy with your Lambos and your Rolexes and your linen shirts like every other guru in the space. So hope you found this video useful. And if you'd like a full breakdown of my complete story from 0 to 50K per month in 90 days, I'd recommend checking out this video over here.